What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I've been out of town for the past week and just now getting things caught back up. Before we went out of town, my daughter and I went through and we tripped all of our traps because obviously if we're not here to check them, you don't want traps out. My neighbor just texted me and told me that he has had several cows killed and calves in the past week to 2 weeks. And he's asked me to come over and help him out. So we're going to load up. We're going to get our trail cameras together. I'm going to get several traps of different sizes. We're going to go over, we're going to check out where the cows and calves have been killed at. See if maybe we can put some cameras up over them. See if we can figure out if it's coyotes doing it. We've got a big pack of feral, I'm going to call them feral dogs around here that are running around just wreaking havoc. Whether it's the feral dogs, we've also got hogs starting to show up, and we've had problems in the past with hogs potentially killing some cows when they would go in and try to suckle from the cows, and they would kind of gore them from underneath with their tusks. So we've had that issue around here, but we're going to go over, we're going to check things out, we're going to take a bunch of stuff with us, cameras, traps, whatnot, and try to get some things set up to try to help him out. Because he's really struggling. I mean, these cows, they sell them, they take them to market. I mean, this is part of their livelihood. So do what we can to help them out. So I'm gonna go over here and start getting stuff together. So I went out and I scavenged around the farm here looking for traps. I had to go to the basement, went to the barn, went everywhere. I ended up going out and pulling 2 traps that we've had out for 5 weeks. They never caught anything. So I went ahead and pulled them just because, like they're not producing. So I'm just going to take those over here. Let's show you what I got here. So what I'm going to take over is I've got 4 of these Duke 550 Pro Series traps. These right here, I just pulled out of the ground. You can see they still got dirt all over them. And then I'm taking 2 of these No BS Lure DP traps. Haven't used these yet. These actually, my brother got my daughter these for, I believe, her birthday. And so these are pretty heavy duty. I mean, I've always used Duke dog proof traps, but these No BS Lure dog proof traps, they're pretty heavy duty. I'm looking forward to giving them a try. So I gotta get the rest of the stuff together, get the kids, let them finish up eating lunch, and then we'll head on over. A little bit. That's probably good. Is it set?
Yeah.
Okay. There, now it's in there deep.
Too skinny. Do you know what time Jamie normally comes to feed the cows?
No, I don't.
Because I think he's coming. I just heard a truck. Let me get a lot. It's getting on me.
Okay, we're back at the house. We're pretty tired now. We put out 3 foothold sets. So one is in a set, the exact same spot where we caught a bobcat and a coyote last year. We put another one out at the base of a dead poplar tree where I've seen coyotes scratching around in the past looking for, I guess, mice, chipmunks, whatever. And then we went up to another spot and we found a huge hollowed out trunk of a still living maple tree. And we set the foothold kind of in the entryway into that hollowed out tree. You could see where there's been stuff rooting around inside there, scratching around. And I'm assuming that's where the coyotes, bobcats even probably, are going to, trying to get into to get whatever's been living in this big hollow tree. So we did that, and then we also put out one of those no BS lure DP traps. So we're going to go back tomorrow, check it, and hopefully we're able to start connecting with some of these coyotes and things that are messing with the neighbors' cows. I did not take any cameras. Either the batteries were dead on most of my cameras and I had to get them on the charger, or different things were going on. So I'm just going to take some cameras over tomorrow when I walk over to go check the traps, and we'll put some cameras out then. So we will see you tomorrow morning. All right, it's the next morning, everybody. Sun just popped up on top of the ridge on my house, and up on top up here, I'm assuming, since it's about the same elevation. It was about 34 degrees, but down here in the bottom where these traps are at, it was a good hard frost last night. I'm looking for that cow carcass over here, and I don't see it. The neighbor, when he texted me, he told me that in 3 days the carcass was almost entirely eaten in 3 days. That's a lot of flesh to be eaten in 3 days by a group of coyotes. That's starting to make me wonder if those pigs didn't come in and finish it off, or maybe that pack of wild dogs we have over here had a play in it. And we've seen a little bit of bear sign over here, never actually seen a bear. Is it possible that a bear maybe came in and did some? I don't know, but that takes a lot to eat a cow in 3 days. But all right, let's go check this other one right here before we make the climb up the hill to the last one. We still gotta check the traps at my house, but gotta get under this fence. Ow, that was a rock. Okay. Putting your knee right on a rock doesn't really feel very good. All right, let's go check this one. So if you've been watching my videos for very long, this area probably kind of looks a little familiar to you. This is where I do a lot of my turkey hunting. The neighbor has allowed me to turkey hunt over here for like 3 years. And most years by this time, this area is covered in turkeys. They're coming here, scratching underneath all these oak trees. I'm assuming they're eating the bugs and things that are eating on the rotting acorns, but there's no turkey sign at all in here. And I don't know if it's because of the coyotes and dogs and all the bobcats we're getting, or if something else is going on. All right, there's that other trap. It's at the base of this dead tree, and nothing's touched it either. Bait's still there, not been touched. Okay, make the climb up to this last one in that hollowed out tree trunk. Up to the last set. This is in that hollowed out tree. Looks like anything's touched it. Yeah, trap's okay. Although, now lure sticks are still there. Bait is still there. Pan is right there. Nothing. Man. I really expected to have something in this one this morning. Excuse me. I've got a cellular camera not 100 yards from here, and it was blowing up last night with coyotes. I mean, I've got coyotes coming through with animals in their mouth. Can't tell what they are, but they're carrying stuff through. So they were in this area hunting hard last night. All right, well, I'm gonna make the walk back, get in the truck, drive back to my house, and go check those traps up there, or I'll let my daughter check those because she should be up and active now, and I've got to get home and get ready to start working. So we'll see you at the house.